What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nyika. I'm currently a college student studying computer engineering, and I make videos about college, lifestyle, whatever you want to call it. This is things I wish I knew before I was in college, so hopefully I can give you guys a little bit of advice from my 1 year of college, because I'm a sophomore now. And yeah, take what you will, but I feel like if I knew these things or somebody had told me, my first year would have gone a lot smoother. But honestly, you have to just experience it for yourself. So without further ado, here we go. All right, tip number 1, try things early. Basically, when you first enter college, it's freshman year, everybody's doing the same thing, trying to get to know people, trying to figure out what they want to do, and getting started with their degrees. What you want to do is try as many new things out as early as possible. So if you find an interest in some sort of sport, whether it's like a new sport or something you used to play in high school or something you used to do, try that out your freshman year. Go to a few clubs, go to the club involvement fair on campus, and try those things out. This is the only time you're gonna have as much freedom. You're gonna have the lightest workload you'll ever have in your college career. Everybody in your position will be doing the same stuff. So try those things out as early as you can. If you wait to try those new things, it becomes a lot more difficult, especially if you're doing a more intensive major, or if you're starting to look for jobs later on. It becomes harder to balance fun activities and schoolwork and looking for work and things like that. So if you have that interest, or even think that you might have that interest, try it out, especially your first month and on campus and stuff. See what other people are doing, see what opportunities are open to get involved and stuff like that, and then get in as early as you can, because that's going to be your best bet in terms of time management, setting up your schedule for the rest of your college career, and etc. This also goes for your major. So if you enter college and you're not really sure what major you want to do, go talk to different schools and departments, see what they're offering, see what the course loads look like, see what kind of job opportunities there are, and then try that stuff out. All right, tip number 2, know your systems. Now, what do I mean by know your systems? Know how you're gonna study, how you're gonna get extra help, how you're gonna become an adult and live alone. Knowing your systems is all about figuring out what works for you in terms of staying on top of your game academically, in terms of making sure that you're also staying on top of your social game and meeting new people. Knowing your systems is all about figuring out what's comfortable for you. And when I say know your systems, I mean figure that stuff out early. When you first come to your dorm or wherever you're gonna be staying, figure out your laundry situation, how you're gonna do that. Make sure you put everything into your calendar so that you know when you're free, when you're not free, when you plan to study, if you wanna schedule that, when you wanna hang out with your friends. You have to know that stuff before the school semester really starts getting going. I mean, essentially, you've gotta know when everything you have to do is gonna happen and know how you're gonna do it. Honestly, this is the most crucial part of learning the college experience, I would say. Trying to figure out what you need to do to pass your classes, to stay social, and to live on your own is the heart of what it means to be a college student. I would say especially for those of you who are moving farther away from home or moving to a completely new country to go to higher education, knowing how to live on your own and what works for you as opposed to what might have worked if you lived with your parents before is a really important thing to do. Once the semester starts going, you start having your exams, your midterms, stuff starts getting a little bit more busy, you know what to do, and it doesn't hit you out of nowhere and you get overwhelmed by all these new things that you weren't expecting. And And by all means, that doesn't mean you have to know everything and have everything figured out, but, try and have a good calendar system going. Try and have a routine study schedule. But yeah, if you figure out those systems for living well and being social and being well spiritually, academically, mentally, then you'll have a lot of success in your first years in college. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to stress again, this doesn't mean you have to have every single minute of the week planned out. It just means you have to have a general idea of what time is being used for what, and whenever you're doing something, how you're going to go about doing that. Tip 3. Surround yourself with different kinds of people. One of the best advantages of college is that you're meeting people from all different kinds of places. You're meeting people from countries abroad. You're meeting people who might live 20 minutes away from you. The advantage of that is everybody has different perspectives, different ideas that they've learned. Everybody's coming from their own walk of life. So taking advantage of meeting different people, learning what they enjoy, what they've learned, what they like, what they don't like, can be really helpful for your growth in college, because you'll learn more about yourself, you'll learn more about things that you didn't even know you didn't know, and so many other things that you will never learn in the classroom. Oh shoot, it's a red squirrel right there. Anyway, college is also one of those places where you'll never meet this kind of mix of people anywhere else in life. When you go to work at a job, most of the people, they'll maybe be in the same profession as you. You won't nearly get the type of academic diversity, cultural diversity that you can get in college. So taking advantage of that means meeting people who are different from you. I mean, some of my closest friends in college are people I met in the most random occurrences ever. Like, I didn't plan meeting them at all. It wasn't through a class. It wasn't through even a club event. It was just happenstance. I happened to be next to this person who was next to this person, and now we're great friends. Essentially, meet people who aren't like you, because you can learn something from them. Fourth and final tip, comparison is the thief of joy. Don't always compare yourself to people. Everybody's on their own path, pursuing their own interests and working on themselves. So don't concern yourself with what other people are doing. And don't let that get to your head, because that can honestly be the worst thing that can happen to you. Some person might have gotten that chair position that you were aiming for, especially with social media. You might look in 1 second, one of your friends is getting an internship, but if you always compare yourself to other people, you'll never really feel fulfilled, and then you'll always beat yourself down no matter what it is. So don't let that get to your head, and pursue what you want to pursue. If you made it to this point in the video, thank you for watching. Honestly, my camera's about to die, so this will probably be the end of the video. If you enjoyed this, if you like these kinds of videos, make sure you like the video, subscribe, share it with a friend you might think it's interesting, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.